you're doing, I can see right through it.
We're going to do our best sex tips, and this is something that we've talked about and we think are quite important ideas for people to think about when they're in a romantic, love-filled relationship. So the number one for women is women look at romance as a really big deal, okay? If a guy knows how to be romantic with her, he's probably going to get a lot more sex, right? And for the guys, number one thing for them is basically getting their rocks off. They don't care how they get there as long as they get them off, right?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
And another thing that men have told me, and I've experienced myself, is do not forget their nipples. We think it's all about ours, but it's about theirs too.
Yeah, they like them.
Yeah.
They like them like
They like the tweets.
Boozeless sex is another one. It's definitely better than having a drunk night in the sack. Basically your senses are more alive and feels a lot better, and you actually remember that you had sex.
Yeah, you remember it. Nothing worse. Although we were talking about it, and sometimes drunk sex can be good.
Yes,
At the time, but you don't remember a lot of it the next day.
Yeah, well, you know, drunk sex, you know, you're more willing to try things that are...
Yeah, you're more adventurous.
Yeah,
so.
you're more adventurous. Yeah. Afternoon is a good time to have boozeless sex, unless you're an afternoon boozer, which in case...
Unless you're maybe a happy hour early.
Yeah. Also, naughty talk in the bedroom is always a good thing. I don't think you'll ever have anybody complain.
Yeah. And another thing, a lot of guys really like lingerie. And girls always say, well, what's the point? It ends up on the floor. But it's kind of the sexiness of getting there. Like if a guy can see a little bit of your rhinestone bra underneath your, that kind of stuff. It's sort of a little foreplay for them. But they also really like it when you go pantyless sometimes. Like you go out for dinner and you tell them when you're there, oh, I'm not wearing something. Or you go to the airport and you pick them up they've come in from somewhere and you don't have any underwear on. Little things like that if you're in an established relationship. If you're just starting out, you might not want to be that brazen too quickly.
Yeah.
It'll keep them coming back though, right?
First date.
Yeah.
I'm commando right now.
Yeah. How do you like me so far?
Yeah. We should order Appies now.
Yeah. And men, after you have an orgasm, sex is not over. I know you think it is, and that's sort of a given for most people, but it is not over for a lot of women.
And none of this, I'm tired, I need a minute crap. Seriously.
What? What, they have the orgasm and then they need a minute?
Well, yeah, like, oh, just give me a minute to recover. What? Seriously?
And do not wear flannel pajamas, either sex. Like, I don't know if you guys watch 2.5 Men, but Ellen goes to bed in those pajamas with the matching house coat.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not a sexy thing. These are sex tips we're giving you here. How good ways that you're going to end up having sex with your partner on a regular basis. So wearing stuff like that, the tighty whities, the big girl panties that meet the bra. These are things you do not want to do if you want your sex life to keep getting better and
Hygiene.
better.
Wear deodorant.
Oh yeah, please wear deodorant.
Seriously.
Even if you don't think you need it.
A light cologne or a light deodorant.
And wear the deodorant, if you're not going to wear it every day, just wear it to bed at least if you're going to have sex. Because if you're getting a good sweat up there, it's not attractive when you got her buried in a headlock under your armpit. It's just not attractive.
Exactly. Also, make sure you landscape and manscape. I mean, unless you're into the old school European ways, you probably want to make sure you have a nice groomed landing pad. So
men really love it when a woman is excited when she performs oral sex. Okay, as much as girls, some girls don't like it. If you show your man that you really like it.
Also dress sexy. Even when you're not having sex, just when you're at home, just always look decent and always look like you're groomed and you're polished.
If you have to wear your sweatpants, at least do your hair and your makeup or something so that when they come home.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to sit there always dolled up, but make an effort to at least smell good and brush your hair. That kind of thing. Those are important to keeping that love and that little zap of sex alive. I'm not sure if you have the same sexual sort of ideas as we do, but we just figure things like sex outside the bedroom and making sure that you compliment each other. Confidence is a really big turn on. It's if you're always complaining about certain things, it's not going to get you wanting to be with that partner sexually or romantically. And guys, I know you'd rather just have the sex, but be a little romantic once in a while.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Put down the remote control.
Stop what you're doing, I can see right through